Hello, have a good Saturday afternoon, everybody. It's for some reason Saturday again. I'm at home. I'm not in my garden today because it's way too hot. It's 69 degrees Fahrenheit or 30, 32, 33 Celsius, plus minus about. So today I am continuing my Lewis Carroll kitchen project. I've already had, what did I have? I'm still in thinking about Mad Hatter's house. That's my March rabbit, March rabbit, whatever, the rabbit house. And that's my Cheshire Cat without head yet. The head will be later. And today we are dealing with Humpty Dumpty. And a quick reminder what's gonna be in this episode. In this episode we are going to paint Humpty Dumpty without the wall. Now I will show you a little bit how I was doing the wall, just really fast. Some episodes will be really fast, just maybe like 3 speed multiplier, because it's a slow process. I understand it's kind of boring to watch it all, and I'm not streaming it in the real time. And there will be a cat, and there will be a house, the March Hare house. That house will be later. Sorry, that's gonna be the next episode, so do not forget to subscribe button, and you can enjoy the process of painting cat's eyes. That's the best probably process, but by the time I was painting the eyes, my battery on this camera had completely died out, because it's more than 1 hour process. I will cut the video shorter, so you will not have to watch the whole hour. And if you're too tired, you can go to description button. Yeah, click more in description. I will put chapters into the video, so you can actually skip some parts, so you can actually see what the next part is and just watch what you are interested in, or just use it as the pause buttons. Yeah, like watch one part by another, one day by other day, one day by day, yeah, day by day. So it's a soap opera paint the wall murals. Okay, I hope you're gonna enjoy it, so let's go. Without a house, so I've already got the wall, and now I'm going to do Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty set on the wall. Humpty Dumpty. It sounds like it would have been better Humpty Dumpty, but for some reason it's Humpty Dumpty. So what colors do I want to use? I'm using acrylic paint. After I finish all of it, I'm going to varnish it, so it will not be washable. Right now it's water-based, so you can wash it down, but then I will varnish it, so it will be forever. Alright, so he is our eggplant. No, not just an egg. So he's gonna be whitish color. White. Do I have white paint? It is a good question, actually. Yeah, I do. Just the question is how to find it. I have 2 whites. That's my acrylic. Oh, that's gray, pale gray, and that's sealer and finish. Oh, that's the so I'm gonna need more of those. Okay, that's not for now. Where's my white? There is my white. Okay, I know that I have white. Okay, white, grayish, will be good. A little bit of yellow. Where is my sun? My sun is from this side. Yeah, a little bit of yellow here. Okay, let's start. It's gonna be too big. Okay, I'm just choosing a brush. I'm thinking maybe some other. Oh, I like this, it's soft. The thing is that once I bought a set of brushes which are supposed to be for your face makeup, and they are way cheaper than painting brushes, but technically why not using them? Because I don't really use makeup. They are way cheaper, but the materials are basically for now I don't feel the difference. I mean, they feel the same as my brushes which I used to use in my childhood. Oh, in my childhood when I went to art school. So, okay, now that's too big, just as an example. Look at those brushes, they're also good. That will be... That's my color plate. Color plate. Whitish, please. Ah, that's my gray, probably. Oh, that's white, okay. Well, that's my gray. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. A little bit of my background. I'm not a professional artist. I did go to art school when I was a child. It's like when you go to school, you finish school. No, I had classes from 8 till like 2 in the afternoon, and then after 2, I did not go home like everybody else. I went to my art school, and there we had classes. Like 5 years. Yeah. But after all, yeah, I did go to college, art college. I mean, I passed entering exams, but I did not go there because you have to pay for that, and it's not the profession which can bring you any profit, any payback, in any way. It's not possible, especially in Russia, where I'm from. And no, I was actually in Kazakhstan, but I went to pass the college exams to Russia, from Kazakhstan to Russia. All right, and yeah, so that's all my background where I studied. I still love watching art videos. I sometimes visit lectures on art, and of course I watch them online. And just when you implement something in your childhood, it still continues going around during all your life. How we ended up, I ended up painting the kitchen because I don't really like the boring one color painting. We did paint some other rooms because, just because in all my life we always used to have wallpapers. So it's not exactly one color painting, and the wallpapers are more interesting to observe, and so when you fall asleep you keep looking at these ornaments, and that's how you fall asleep. And for me, looking at white or beige or some other grayish colored walls is boring. I don't understand that, and I have a lot of it in my daytime when I'm at work. And I don't think that it's the same for my house. House must be different from your office. House and office must be not the same. It's my point of view. I do not think that you believe it all. Yeah, everybody has their own opinion, but I decided that I want wallpapers. So I spent some time looking for wallpapers, and the price of them is kind of way too much in this. I understand that it's not the market, people don't use them, and most wallpapers are stick and peel. We tried it. I don't have experience on putting them on the walls, and you need to have perfect walls to use stick and peel wallpapers. But I'm not sure about our walls. Sometimes there are bumps, sometimes there are holes. I mean, that's not all the wall is leveled. Some you don't see it without your eye, with your eyes, with your bare eye. But as soon as you start sticking your wallpapers, you will notice that they're not perfect, and then it will affect all the process of sticking them. And yeah, with the way how we did it, like if it's real paper wallpapers, it's easier because they can stretch, especially when you put on glue, so they get wet and they are stretchable. So this way is easier. That's why we were looking for actually paper wallpapers. But mostly market is full with some plastic type. I don't know, vinyl. I'm not sure what this material is. Something plastic based. I have no idea. And if you put glue on it, it's not stretching. It's still the same, absolutely the same size, absolutely the same texture. It's kind of good, but at the same time, if your walls are not perfect, that's kind of problematic. And if you are interested, there are some videos of us with wallpaper, because we did buy some for some other rooms. But for the kitchen, we couldn't come to the agreement with my husband that what kind of wallpapers we want, and I said I wanna just paint them, and that's why I'm painting them now. Okay, that's his body, and here he's gonna have, hold on, where is my shoe? That's pants, and there is the shoe. I covered the shoe with a wall. So that's my shoe, and there will be a second shoe here. See? There. Do you want to make them black? Not really, but I will. And I cannot make them really brown, because he will get lost on this brown wall. Maybe I will make it blue. Okay, we'll think about it now, because yes, it's gonna be blue. What about our blue? Interesting observation. Even though it's water-based, if I put it into the plate, get it water, it's not going to get reusable. So it's trash. Okay. I thought I would be able to use this blue. It's not like gouache paint. I used acrylic paint, but not long, and I didn't have much of it. I used to use gouache a lot and water paint. No, it's not working. It's trash. Sorry. Opa. Blue. And I want to make some green stuff. Okay. As long as he's an English gentleman, he's gonna be wearing plaid pants. Hold tight. Okay. No. How to make them plaid? Okay, I'm gonna make it blue and then get the plates on them. Okay, first blue. Ouch! I put water, that's why it's so waterish. I'm thinking, why is it so waterish? Yeah, good back thinking. Very late back thinking. Hop, hop. Yay. Where's my green now? I lost my green. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna be disgusting now. It's going... Oh, it's going bad. Hey, you're gonna wear jeans? Yeah, you're gonna be fancy, you will be wearing jeans. You're in America now. You're not an English gentleman anymore. Humpty Dumpty, you're in America. This is going to be jeans. Fancy jeans. Okay, okay. If they are jeans, we will need some details. If he is wearing jeans, he's gonna have Nike shoes. Or maybe some other shoes. Who's gonna pay me for promotion? Nobody's gonna pay, so that's gonna be Abibas shoes. Woohoo! Straight. Good. How to make a straight line? The same as a sniper shooter. Breathe it out. That's what happens when you're a very indecisive person. First you wanted to make plain jeans and then blue shoes and maybe brownish shoes, and while making them you decide that they don't look like what they were supposed to look like, and then you change all the project and make them jeans. And then our old style Soviet kedi sneakers, they're not exactly sneakers, but yeah, okay, some sportwear shoes. And yeah, that's how you change everything. That's why the project is taking so long, because everything is changing, and I haven't decided yet what the other things are going to look like. Like, I have in my mind that there will be a table. If you remember the beginning of the book, there is a glass table which Lisa was trying to get on because she needed to take this drink bottle with poison, or maybe not poison, she wasn't sure. And yeah, I do have this table on my project. It's gonna be right on the left near my cat, under my cat actually, and there will be caterpillar. I do have this scratch draft drawing for this caterpillar smoking. What was he smoking? Kalyan, yes. But I am still not sure of the face, and as long as I don't have the face, I cannot really use the caterpillar. Maybe I can actually turn it backwards, and then I will have the caterpillar without a face. I'm not sure. Okay, that's a good idea actually, because I like drawing mushrooms. Mushroom can be an interesting picture, especially if I use no, I need to make an eatable mushroom, because I was thinking about red mushroom, but red mushroom is poisonous. But it can be fun, again, poison, and Alisa eating inevitably poisonous mushroom can be a funny idea. Did they mention the color in the book or not? And then there is going to be a train. It's from the second part of the book, where Alisa was going on this chess field, and there was a train which she took, and she was moving from the garden with speaking flowers towards the spot where she was supposed to become a queen as the chess figure. But I'm not sure about it yet, because I need to reread this part of the book, because I am not sure on which line the train is going. I actually put the river on the third line because I really don't remember. I remember that it was supposed probably the third line, because as we go with chess, the first two steps or blocks, and then they jump, and the train was jumping this third block the same as chess do. And I'm not sure about it, but yeah, I'm thinking about this train too. So it's gonna be over there. If you can see the chess field, you're lucky. If you don't remember it, you're welcome to reread the book.
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men cannot get Humpty Dumpty together again. Так, the next part is the head, and actually the face. Humpty Dumpty face. Humpty Dumpty face. А что мне надо для него? What do I need for it? I need a... Давайте с head начнем. I'm gonna start with the head.
That was Russian transcribed with letters from English, so it's easier for reading. I sometimes do these things on my Instagram channel. Yeah, on Instagram, in my stories, not in my posts, just in stories. I post some videos where I speak Russian, then translate it in English, or vice versa, from English into Russian. I don't know why. I think it's kind of good practice for those who are learning the language. I do this way Spanish, because I'm watching a lady and she does this with Spanish. So she says something in Spanish, like how her day was, and then she translates it into Russian, so you can practice your understanding of the language this way. I'm not sure if I want to do lessons of Russian. I don't think there is a the market is not ready for that. That's the market law. If you need them to understand the requirements of the market, and I don't think that there is a requirement enough. Or is, yes, so it's not going to be profitable. I'm not doing that. I'm teaching English. I've been teaching English for the last 10 years. That's enough for me, and I can't imagine the Russian program, how to teach it. It's too hard.
Alright, and it's time to get our cat done. Got our colors. The best technique was our dry brush technique, but it's not exactly dry now, so to make him fluffy little cat. Alrighty. There we go. Fluffy cat. Hopefully. Yay. Hey. Stop. Yeah, right this way. Mm-hmm. Choo. So that's our back part of an ear. There we go. Eyes. Hold on, what's that? That's eyes. What's this dot? Eyebrows. Okay. Eyebrows. Ouch. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh. That's whitish part. That's cheeks. That's my pinky ear. Oh, my pinky. I gotta make it first before the fluffy stuff. Actually, I have the second hand. I don't need to use it. No licking, please. Seriously, what's that? That's our inner ear. It's pinky. I understand that it's not a real color. But it's not a real cat, so hey, yeah, we love you dearly, but you're not real. Especially in my picture. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Nah, not too much pink. I'm gonna make a pinky nose then. Yay. That's why you need pink. No pinky nose. Yay. Little pinky nose. Oops.
Getting back to our language learning discussion, I do speak several languages. Russian is my native, of course. I was born in Kazakhstan. That's a part of Soviet Union territory. Theoretically, the state language, there are two state languages, official state languages, which is Russian and Kazakh. I did study Kazakh at school, but as you understand, if you studied some other language at school, like foreign language, you can understand that after learning the language at school, you will never be able to speak it. I mean, after school program. So my basic language knowledge of Kazakh is I remember grammar rules, I remember some words, what we did, we were just translating texts and trying to retell them. So some people actually didn't even retell, they just learned them by heart to be able to reproduce them in front of teacher and then forget them successfully. I did not learn them by heart, so I can basically reproduce them now, some of them, those that I remember, because I remember the text in my Russian brain and then I translate it into Kazakh. But the vocabulary isn't enough for your everyday life, and at that time Kazakh language did not actually exist. Even my teacher did not speak it. Now, after all the national situation and awakening of a native nation consciousness, they can speak it. The same is probably happening in Ukraine, Belarus, and other republics of former USSR, where they kind of forgot their other native language during the USSR time, and now they are recovering them back. And yeah, that's all national, movements. Yeah. Alright, the good thing about learning Kazakh is that when I went to Turkey, I could not really understand Turkish, because I told you that my knowledge of Kazakh isn't enough, but I could ask some questions like what's the price. I could say the numbers, because there are some words which are similar. And I took a course of Turkish, like half a year, and like 2-semester course in Spanish at university where I studied. My first foreign language was English, and then I learned German over there, and I took like an extra course for Turkish. But you understand that 2-semester course is never enough for speaking. And we got some grammar, learned how to read, how to translate several phrases, and it was long time ago. Again, it wasn't really our purpose to learn it. It was just for fun. It was interesting, just for to enhance your knowledge of whatever. That's the same reason why I took the course of weapons in the history of weapons in 16th century. I don't know why I took it. I liked the professor who gave it, and the course. And actually, it was interesting. I still remember some details of it, and I like the costume of 16th century. The weapon development was interesting at the time. Alright, so that's my educational background. I'm thinking about organizing a Russian-speaking course, how to speak Russian, but I have some doubts on it. Yeah, to get to my cat, I have to climb on a chair, because it's kind of up at the ceiling, and I'm a short person. I'm 1 meter 60 centimeters, and 5 something in English, in American measurement system. I prefer my metric system in use. Okay, we're almost done with the cat. I'm painting his nose area. And talking about learning English or teaching English, I was thinking about that because I actually tried to build a program. I found a book for teaching Polish. It can be a good basement because Polish has some words. It's the same. It's not the same. It's a Slavic language. So I can understand Polish when I hear it. I spent 1 month in Poland while waiting for visa to the USA, and I can understand them. Not all of it, and if I see the words, I can understand them better. There are some words which are similar to Russian, but not exactly Russian, but Old Russian, like 16th century Russian. And probably the same could be applied for English-German learning. The same English in 16th century was really similar to German, and if you know German, you can understand Old English. Not completely, because it's still Anglo-Saxon and influence on English, but still it's possible. And now we are going to ice. These ice. I wasn't sure if I made a video about me painting March Hare house, so I just decided to share this short thing with you, because sometimes I can't use my camera again because it is low battery. But I do have my phone, so I just put it on quick recording and I record what I do.
Alright, thank you all for watching. I guess that's it for today. It's time to eat. Before you eat, you're gonna cook it, so it's time to cook. And yeah, I'm gonna continue with all of this. As you understand, it's not the end, it's like the middle of the whole process. Oh, no, it's more than the middle. I already passed the middle part. And thank you all for watching. If you have any things to say in the comment section, you're very welcome to do so. So we've done this and that, and yeah, as usual. So, thank you. Bye bye.